You guys have been absolutely crushing the build breakdown videos. First up was the daily driver Cummins versus the show Cummins. Then we took it to the giveaway truck. Then we took it to the Bronco. And now today, we're taking it to the Silverado. I'm Lawson. You guys can find me at lawson.co on the gram. And behind me is Banker's 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down his full build, what the retail cost is on the truck, and all the parts involved. So that way you guys get an idea of what it would take to build a 2020 Silverado just like this. Let's hop to it. Alrighty guys, so now obviously, I need my phone, man. There's just a list of parts. We have all the prices on all the parts, so let's hop into it. So now obviously this thing is a 2020 Chevy Silverado 1500. It's in the satin steel metallic, fantastic color option. This thing looks fire. And then it's also a RST Z71 package with the 5-liter V8. It's only got 12,500 miles on this thing. So this thing's damn near new. So hopping into it, obviously the truck alone sits at $55,750 MSRP. So if you guys were gonna go out to a dealer, get this color combo, get this package, that's what you guys would be looking at for retail price. In order to build a show truck, you gotta lift these things. So the lift kit that's sitting on Banker Silverado is actually an 8-inch super lift black diamond kit. Now, if you guys haven't heard of Black Diamond Kit, that's because there's only like 2 in the world. I mean, these things were not produced. He ended up working with Superlift, and it ended up being a prototype kit that he ended up being able to test out on this while they were looking at putting it into production. So that's an 8-inch kit that retailed around $4,500 if it were to come, you know, into the market and be offered to you guys if you guys want to pick up something like this. Obviously with the Cognito upper control arms, the King shocks, it's a fantastic kit. And yeah, just ended up staying in prototype stage. So then for wheels, he's got the 2414 ARKON Roosevelts sitting in the black and milled, and then he also has spike lugs. So wheels and spike lugs ended up coming out to $2,400, and then they're also wrapped in the Gladiator XCOMPs in a 37 13.5, and those ended up coming out to $1,366. So that kind of covers the wheels, the tires, and the suspension. Now let's hop into some of the extra goodies that really pull this whole thing together. So now next up on the truck is actually going to be the lab built fab traction bars out back. If you guys see these things are freaking insane. And then you can also like run wiring in there. The design is crazy. And they turned out super, super well. Those ended up coming out to $2,200. And then if you guys see the like highlighter yellow, crazy bright powder coat, that ended up being $3,000, which was down out here locally at Southern Style. They ended up powder coating the suspension and the track bars for him. So these actually look fantastic. And yeah, this is already becoming a crazy build, but the numbers are starting to add up. So let's keep her moving. So now obviously we're gonna move down the truck. He actually has an 8-piece rock light kit from Black Label Lighting that ended up coming out to $150 for that. So if you guys don't have rock lights, definitely should get rock lights. It's one of my favorite parts about cruising around town at night, just seeing everything lit up. You know, you pull into the gas station, you go get yourself, you know, a little drink from the gas station, you come out, your truck's lit up, especially when you have a crazy powder coat color like this. You guys need yourself some rock lights. Moving down, we also have some amp research power steps as well. Those came out to $1,700. Obviously, Banker, you know, little family man. He's got to load the little one up in the back of the truck. You know, it's just easier to get up and in this thing. Whether you're loading him up, loading anything in the truck, you know, the steps come in handy if you guys don't want to be hopping up in your truck. $1,700. He also did end up getting Tint. So this was Tint by Fox Valley Tint. That ended up being $500 for Tint. And then moving around to the back, he's got Recon tails, which ended up coming out to $700. These things look fantastic. I remember when he was building this truck, it was right around the time I was building my truck, so we're spending late nights here at the shop. But this was like right when the new trucks came out and Recon was dropping their new taillights, and it was super cool to see. This design is insane, and Recon killed it once again. He also has a Pro X15 roll-up tonneau cover from Tuxedo that ended up being $550. And then to round things out, he also has a $110 AFE muffler delete. So now he does have an Addictive Desert Designer ADD Stealth Fighter front bumper, which came out to $2,540. And then he also got it paint to match for $650. Now guys, this thing looks so freaking good paint to match. When he ended up getting the bumper and rolled down to LTN the first year, he had just gotten his truck down. We both got our trucks down at the same time. It looked super, super good because he had an aftermarket bumper on, which looks good. It's clean, it's aggressive, and just looks overall fantastic, but it was not paint to match. And then I remember when he was getting ready to go to Lone Star Throwdown that following winter / spring, and he got it paint to match. He slapped it on and it completely changed the whole look of this thing. You guys hear us talk about it from the galleries and stuff like that. It's crazy what paint to match can do. So that was huge. That was a $650 option. And then last but not least, he has FCK Lighting 3-function cube fog lights wired to the OEM harness. That came out to $170. Now, when I talk about you know, the multiple functions on these cubes, that's where you get like the chase pods with the amber and the white, and it has a ton of functions that he could use in those cubes. So that was super cool. That was a nice touch to really go along with his ADD bumper. Now the very last thing which we included on all of them so far is labor to build these trucks. Obviously you guys saw in our giveaway truck, the labor was crazy. Junior's Broncos labor was like $6,000. The giveaway truck was like $16,000. It was insane. Luckily for this thing, it wasn't as crazy. Labor for this at $105 an hour at 22 hours ended up coming out to $2,310. When we're talking that crazy number, we're talking about what it would take if you guys literally went to the dealership today, got a brand new Silverado, same trim package. You guys went out and you guys get these parts, and then you end up bringing it to a local shop right around that $100, $105 an hour range for labor. That's the price that it comes out to. So that kind of gives you guys an idea if you guys got a Silverado, or let's say you guys want us to do like an F-150 or something next. You guys got to let us know down in the comment section below. Once again, thank you guys for blowing this series up. You guys have been loving the build breakdowns. Now we need your guys' help to let us know down in the comment section below which truck we should do next. So we got a bunch of trucks here on the lots: wheels, tires, suspension, performance, accessories, customoffsets.com. Don't forget to get entered into our giveaway truck, and we'll see you guys on the next one.